Good evening, this is Eldrick Saint for the review of Metal Gear Rising Revenge. The game itself is actually really good, surprisingly good, because it's not a very stealthy game as the other Metal Gears are. In that respect, it's actually quite enjoyable because it's very fast paced, very hack and slash, very you go in there, you do what you need to do. There are a few moments where you do have to sneak around because it's part of the mission objective, but I think it was one mission out of about 7. So it's not so bad. The game is actually quite short. I completed in just over 6 hours. 6 hours and 2 minutes to be precise. So if you're looking for a long-paced game, I don't think you're going to get it here. There are some VR missions, which I'm presuming are special missions. I'm not sure if you get credits for them, or if you get titles for doing them, or if there's actually anything special for doing them. I will have a go this evening probably and let you know if there's any difference. Game itself is graphically enhanced. It's very beautiful game, as you'd probably expect from this generation. The only problem I did find with it, because the game is quite fast paced, there was a few frame issues. Not many, just a few. So nothing to really worry about. The highest part of this game, so this is spoilers time now. Spoilers! Turn it off now if you don't want to watch it. Spoilers. Towards the end of the game you have 2 missions. One mission is literally just a boss battle, and then the final mission is a little bit of running around, then a boss battle. Now, the second from last boss battle is fighting Sam, which is pretty much which is believed to be the main villain. This boss just basically have to parry, slash, parry. Parry on this game is very weird for the fact that you have to connect to every single parry hit. You can't just block, you have to parry every single one. And there are times when it actually goes so fast you can only parry a 1, or you can only parry like the last of the 4 hits. It's quite annoying, but otherwise it's not so bad. On the last mission, you have to slice up a container or a truck of some sorts, and that's quite annoying because you have to change the angle of the actual blade itself. So instead of having the blade, which is normal, which is a slice motion, so that's my phone, and slides through, you have to sort of turn it to a point so you get the diagonal, and then you have to slice through. And the next one, you have to do the same again, but you have to move it up. This is a time limit as well. You only get 5 seconds to cut through 3 different pieces, so you have to be quite quick with the old changes. You have to say if you're pretty good with it anyway, it's not so bad. But for those that weren't aware, or someone like me who just pretty much went in there, hacked and slashed, and didn't really do a good job of it, not so bad. Some of the extra costumes are quite good. I know in the last video I sort of had a bit of a fandom moment when I saw the Inferno armour. It's very pretty. But you also get, if you don't have the Steelbox edition, you actually do get an armour later in the game called the Desperados armour, which is the name of the rival company, and it's a black and red rather than just a full red, so it does look quite nice. But the game itself is actually pretty good. I'd give it at least a 9 out of 10, maybe 9.5, but it's not very long. That's the only sort of downside with this game, but otherwise it's pretty enjoyable. The bosses are a bit of a pain, so that's why I have to give it a 9. Thank you guys for watching the review. This was Eldrick Saint, and I will see you guys Friday for my first of the month review.